Alright, we're out in the woods today. We're gonna look for some elm trees. We're gonna try to find some mushrooms, and we'll just see what we can find. Stay tuned. Alright, walked along a little bit and see a couple, these three right there, those three, and that one right there and there. Those are healthy elm trees. I don't see any bark coming off of them. They got plenty of leaves on them. There's a big guy in front of me. That's an oak tree. It's kind of near water here. So I'm going to take a little peek around here and see if I can find anything. Well, it looks like someone had the same idea that I did. You can see, here's a bit of a goat path going through here. And I don't see any fresh human tracks here. I see some deer tracks. It might just be a game trail, but assuming if any mushroom hunters have been out here, they're gonna notice this patch of elms over here and take a look around. But you know, there's no way somebody picks all of them anyway, so we'll just keep looking. Here's some more of that pheasant back mushrooms. These are old. These are not good to eat now. These are just doing their job at this point, which is breaking down this tree. But on the same token, when you find pheasant back, that means there could be morels nearby. So I'm going to comb through here real slow. Figured I should probably mention too the method, because if you look at all this green stuff, I mean, you can go on your hands and knees and dig through all this, but your chances of finding some sort of irritant plant or, you know, poison ivy and such, better off bringing a stick. This is just a broom handle. It doesn't need to be anything fancy. And I can use this to kind of comb off to the side, kind of look underneath things without having to get on my hands and knees and get all covered in crap. And just a nice way to look for things while you know, not getting yourself covered in ticks and crap and all that stuff. So walking along, what do I see? You can see that right there? Right there. That's a morel mushroom. Let's pick this sucker. So you just want to kind of pinch them at the base, and this one kind of just pulled right out. But that's still pretty good shape. That's a white morel, so that's not bad. I'm just going to trim the bottom dirt off of it here, and that's a good sized mushroom too. That's a big one. So that's a good find right there. We're going to stop and slow down, because if you find one, there's got to be more. Chances are, especially with the size that this one is, they're definitely popping out of the ground. Alright, I am definitely in the woods now. There isn't a trail around here. I'm just going through the bush now. So, one thing I didn't mention before is there's an old superstition that when you're hunting morels, you have to be quiet. You got to be sneaky, because they'll pop back into the ground if you're making too much noise. I mean, obviously it's just an old folk tale, but just thought it was an interesting one to share. Man, I have picked and picked and picked through this spot, and I cannot find another morel. I know I'm in the right areas too, because I'm seeing elm trees. There's a weed. Let's see if I can find one here quick. It's called mayapple. I don't have one immediately by me here. If I see one, I'll show you. Oh, here we go. Right here. That little guy right there. That's mayapple. That's another sign morels might be around. And of course, more pheasant back, which is another sign. But God, I picked through here. I've only found the one. I've gone real slow, and I'm just not seeing anymore. So I'll probably make my way back to the trail real slow and look, but I'm not feeling too hopeful. Must not be a bumper crop this year, but I found the one, so at least I know I'm looking in the right spots. But just a little disappointing there wasn't a few more, but well, we'll see. Well, those are carp, and they are a freaking nuisance. They will suck up all the eggs of walleye, crappies, bass, you name it. They're bottom feeders. We got this guy here stuck where he's at. But guess what? It's illegal for me to put him in the water and save him. I have to just leave him there. I might do him a favor and put him out of his misery, but it is illegal for me to put him back in the water. He's a rough fish, so it's just the way it goes sometimes. Well, we got a little baby snapping turtle. That little guy looks pretty dried out. I don't know if he's gonna make her. I might bring him a little closer to water so he can, because he's looking pretty dry already. So, and he's a little lethargic, so I'm gonna bring him back to the water. Well, I gotta head back now. My time is up. I only found one mushroom, but saw other cool stuff, and it's nice to get out. So, thanks for joining me. See you next time.